Hey there, everyone. This is Sharon with Self-Care You Nuggets. And so today, what we want to talk about is motivate, movement, and momentum. So, when it comes to motivation, movement, and momentum, we need all three. And a lot of times, you may think that you just need motivation. You've heard me talk about this before, but no. Yes, something can motivate you. It's like, oh, that hit me. You can listen to something. It can be your own motivation. It can be affirmations or whatever those things may be. It will activate you and it can allow you to have insight and it can create a fire within you. However, it means to move. It means to move, meaning to do something. So whatever your goals are, whatever your vision is, whatever your mission is, because even your passion can motivate you, but without movement, you're not going anywhere. You are not going anywhere if you do not move. So if you wonder why you're still at the same place or you're stagnated, sometimes it's to reach deep within yourself to say, hey, what is this? Why am I stuck? Because the only way you can move forward, again, move, is to do something. So that means to implement, that means to move, that means to take action on your goals. Now, I know that sometimes challenges may come up. That's just a part of life. Challenges is just part, and sometimes we need that because sometimes we don't even have the characteristics. We don't even have, let's just say, the work ethics. We think we do in our head, but we're not demonstrating it. Again, demonstrating is movement. And in order to have that momentum is to continue to do it. So the motivation can help with the momentum, but the thing that's going to help the momentum, meaning that action to say, oh yeah, I'm doing, I'm making, is to move, is to take action, is to execute, is to implement. All of those things is going to help you because you can be as inspired as motivated all you want to be, but if there is no movement, there's no momentum, man, there's no mission. I should have added that one. There's no mission of being accomplished because you can say, oh, this is my mission, but again, a mission requires momentum and movement more so than it has the motivation. The motivation may be something that, let's say a mindset, or shall I say, contribute to your mindset to get you to moving, but it's not enough. It's not enough. So continue to dig deep within yourself so that you can stay true to your mission. And again, it's kind of like the assignments. Now, let me tell you this. One thing that I have discovered is that you can have the motivation, you can know where you are going, but somewhere along the way, sometimes you become stagnated. And you can know even what you need to do. But you know what I figure out is that sometimes I get the motivation by being in community. I get the motivation for movement and to make the movement by being in community, by being in community or talking to someone, a life coach or some type of coaching program, and being in that because even though, again, when it comes to self-care, I look at self-care, and I'm not going to even say I just look at it. Whether you know it or not, self-care is so deep. Self-care is everywhere. It's in everything that you do, how you think, how you move. So you are always training yourself in everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you don't say to yourself or to others, and everything that you don't do. So you're always in a training camp. And I can't remember the first person who I heard say it, but it's kind of like the world is a lab and we're always testing things, whether we know it or not. So, in saying that, as business owners, as entrepreneurs, in that you can know You can know it, you can even teach it. But even for those of us who are doing our thing, we even need reminders. We even need to be in community or to talk one-on-one with someone. So, in saying that, I'm opening up my calendar for self-care consultations because it may be you who may be stuck, or you have this particular goal and you just need that extra motivation for movement and momentum so that you can do what you're set to do regarding your mission, regarding the assignments that are set just for you. And in saying that, it's like you will continue to be stuck sometimes without that. Not saying that everybody needs that, but I'm going to say, yeah, at some point, we all need that. And sometimes it's not enough. Even though I do advocate for this, I say it's part of the package in listening to you, well, watching YouTube, listening to podcasts, and in having conversations with other people. And all of those add into feeding yourself. However, definitely it's something about, even though I've read something, even though I heard something, even though I watched something, but it's almost, there's just something about it when you are face to face with someone. And when I say face to face, meaning, personally or on video, but it's just something about it. It's like I could have read the exact same thing, but when the person says it, it just has such a different meaning. It activates you in a different way. It motivates you in a different way where you can have movement to have that momentum so you can, whatever project or your mission and your to add to your passion. Because again, to me, the more that I'm learning, passion is more of a feeling. It's, oh, yeah, I have this passion about this. But sometimes that dies down. So, this is why we need to be able to talk to different people. It's the same thing of being in coaching programs or even watching something on YouTube. A lot of times I will prefer to have it live because it's something about that interaction than to watch the replay if I have a choice, if I have a choice. So sometimes, again, we're talking about investment in human capital. Um, this helps with your intellectual, you know, this helps with your intellectual, shall I say, capital investment. There's another word, I can't think of it right now. But this helps you to continue to grow so that you can be all that you can be. Because self-care is all about for you to be the best version of yourself. And for those of us who are entrepreneurs, who are business owners, if we're not investing in ourselves, we might as well go ahead and, it's like close the door already because it's going to take every aspect of yourself. And you know this, so you continue to invest so that you can be, so you can open those doors and so that you can. It's kind of like there's parts of us that we don't even know about ourselves. There are blind spots. And so it's to be able to let go, detox. But I always say, if you let them go and detox, you got to add something in. So again, type in, or shall I say, comment consultation so that I can send you the link so that we can have that self-care consultation, whether, I'm not going to say whatever, but so that you can stay on track, get on track of your mission. Because it's a human thing to get, sidetracked, to not be as motivated. I go through it myself. Again, I've learned is to be in the room, is to, pay for things so that I can have like some one-on-one. Group is great, but sometimes we need that one-on-one as well. And so make sure that you continue, whether the biggest is the self-motivation. And get the external when you need it. Remember to move so that you can have the momentum to stay committed on your goals. See you in the consultations.